Hey guys, welcome back to Sargent's Backyard Homestead. It's been hot, it's been tiring, we're behind, typical homestead lifestyle, but I'm gonna give you an update and show you what we got going on. Around here, we've made quite a few changes and got some things going for different projects. It's still 90 plus degrees, so we're having a hard time keeping up, but we're making it happen. Got Jax back here, my 8-year-old, on zero turn, figuring it out. Got to make it happen. All right, guys, so we've got 3 of the 4 sides of fence posts in. We still got some corner posts to put in, and some, you see that high post down there, possibly right about there. That's for an angle change. You can see the fence kind of goes to the right there. We're gonna do some anchor posts there. We got to hit this corner with some wood posts, and we just got to go up the hill back to where we started with the fence and the gate. So other than that, you got fence posts all along there, all the way up to that far edge down by these trees, all the way down this long edge. Let's take a ride and I'll show you. So yesterday I had me, Hunter, Jax, Lincoln, and Lucy. Hunter is 13, Jax is 8, Lincoln is 5, and Lucy is 3. We were all down here working together. Mama was up at the house with the baby, and we were just going. Lucy, 3 years old, really wasn't much help, but she was here. That's what matters. They were all out here helping, and it made it so much better, so much more fun, just to have them a part of it and have them excited for us to be able to get this field done so we can get a couple cows in here. They're all very excited for it. They're all willing to put in their part and do their hard work and just be a part of this whole evolution of what we got going on here, which just thrills me. It makes me so happy that they're willing to be a part of it. All right, we're gonna take a ride down this fence line and I'll show you. I guess we can do probably 3 of the sides. We got the Commander, and it's been working. This 90 plus degree weather, it just, fans kick on, but it just keeps rolling with us and helping us out. I got this gap here on the outside of the fence all the way around, so once it's fenced in, we got animals in here. We'll be able to ride the fence line and check it out, make sure the fence is good, the animals are good. Some will say I probably wasted some field space, but as little as it is, it'll be all right. We ran out right here. We got 5 more to put in right here to this corner. And then this corner, these 2 corner posts will be wooden posts. All right, so I gotta stop us here because I gotta go out around the garden, but I wanna show you this angle change that I'm talking about for this lower side. I had to do the same thing up here on the upper side, so check it out. All right, so it's not much of an angle, and you can see it in those posts, but the field angle changes so we could keep the same shape of what we had for a yard. I could have changed it and I could have done it different, but the way we go around up to that corner post and go past this telephone pole, it just made sense to us, and that's why we did it that way. But this angle right here is the same thing we're gonna do right down here on that lower side where I showed you that high post was. So that way it's gonna kind of mimic this and keep the field pretty much symmetrical, if you will. again, this is where we started. Right here, we got from this post down over that little crest of that hill here to get finished up. It's our last straight edge, and then we got the corners to put in. Just want to throw it out there. Jax is still mowing. He's still going at it. He's like 2 hours in, and he's about to finish up, but he's having a blast. He loves it. He stopped to let me know it's like a racing game for him. Check him out a little bit. He got stuck there a little bit. You didn't know he was spinning. First time, 8 years old, mowing with a 0 turn. I'll take it. So, last time you guys saw these little girls, all they had were these 2 cages right here, and it wasn't enough. So we fenced in quite a bit more for them. We plan to extend it out through that tall grass. That's why we're leaving it tall for them. Get it out through there, give them probably about double of what they got right here in this fenced in run. They've been doing great. We're getting 15 to 18 eggs a day. The roosters are, they're being roosters. So they're letting us know that they're here. They're keeping track of the hens. They're doing great. In here in the hen house, we got these laying boxes over here. Let's see if there's any eggs in them. The boys are pretty good about getting up here and getting eggs out of here. There's none in here right now, but like I said, we're getting about 15 to 18 a day. We're not comfortable with the amount of room they have, so to us that means they need more. We plan to give them more. Like I said, we'll about double this area that they're in. We can't free range them here just because of Sergeant, our German Shepherd. He'll tear them up. He'll chase them until he catches them, no matter what. We had that little encounter with our neighbor's chickens before he moved, with his chickens and his guineas, actually. Sergeant got a hold of both of them. But I'm going to run you around real quick. I'm going to show you the progress on the greenhouse, which isn't much. Not at all. And we're going to run down by the garden, and I'm going to show you some of the garden. We've had an absolute fantastic garden this year. Chantel has put in tons and tons of work, and it's truly paid off. So let's swing by these and we'll check them out. I also forgot to mention, this guy right here is a hay ring we picked up for once we get the field done. We can throw some round bales in it for the cows. A lot more controlled, if you will, with the hay, and it will allow us to not have as much waste for the animals. All right, well, we weren't sure what we were going to do with the greenhouse. At one point, Chantel wasn't sure if she even wanted it anymore. With the prices of everything going up, lumber, plastic, the whole 9 yards, nails, everything going up, we weren't sure we were going to do it. However, we have come to the conclusion, although it's exactly where you've seen it last, we are going to finish it. We're going to finish it probably not this week, but the following week. Last week I was out of town for work. I had to go to Ohio for a while. And this week we are headed out of town again. We got to go to Vermont for a wedding. Chantel's best friend is marrying my cousin, actually. And so we're going up there to celebrate with them and wish them congratulations and wish them nothing but the best. So we'll see them up there in Vermont. We're going to take a cruise over to the garden, and I'll update you guys with what we got going on there. All right, guys, I'm just going to kind of flip you around and walk you through everything we've got going on, as long as I don't blind you with that sun. I'll walk you through all the beds that I showed you before, kind of update you with how they did, what they did, and where we're at now. So this was the carrot bed, actually. The kids will be bummed if I pull it, but I'm going to while I got y'all on camera. That is what every carrot has done, which we knew. It's a cold weather crop, and we just kind of wanted to do it for fun. Strawberries are still going. They're taking over the whole bed like we wanted them to. Jack's the mowing machine's coming down. Stand by. I'll get right back to you. So again, the strawberry beds, those 5 plants have taken over the bed completely, which we expected. The runners are jumping. You can see some strawberries here. Still going. This was the potato bed. Jax, you want to open up that gate and we'll go in there next? We pulled the potatoes because the stems and everything were dying off. We didn't get a good product. We weren't impressed. So we're going to use this bed. We'll clean it up, and we'll use this bed again here in just a little bit for a fall crop of some sort. We'll step in here. Still fully fenced in. because we kept having the bird problem. So we'll step in here, we'll check it out. Potatoes everywhere. You got some squash over in here. You can still see one growing down here low. We're still getting squash, we're getting tomatoes. This jalapeno plant right here is doing fantastic. We took the trellises down kind of, and we pulled the cucumbers out of here because they were done. We still have a pepper plant here, one back here. We still have some tomatoes. Chantel wants to pull them out because they're not really producing anymore. They're kind of done, but we're still getting peppers. You can see some peppers on here. Check them out. We're still getting peppers. Got some tomatoes here. This is a watermelon vine, and it is going crazy. And we're getting watermelons. We'll get over to them in just a sec. Some banana peppers. These are cherry peppers, and we absolutely love them. They're fantastic. They're doing great. A couple other pepper plants here. The last of the squash on this end. It's done fantastic. I can't even begin to tell you how many squash we've gotten. Well over 50 easily. All this down through here is pepper plants that are still producing. You see a little bit of corn scraggling here and some corn falling down. We gave up on the corn. We harvested it when it first turned, and we've gotten, I don't know, a bunch. It's all froze and canned and ready to roll. And then these two guys are Jack's, Lincoln, Hunter's, Chantel's, Lucy's, Pride and Joy. Look at the size of these. That's to my hand. We had a third one that was right here in this hole. We checked it because we thought maybe they were ripe and ready to roll, but they just weren't ready yet. So these two, we're gonna wait even longer, and hopefully it'll be delicious. But all the peppers are still producing great. A little bit of tomatoes, but they're slowing down. I'm gonna insert some pictures of some of the harvests we have had, and let me just tell you, it's been tons and tons of vegetables for us, and we're more than grateful. We have gotten so many vegetables this year from our garden. We're so grateful that it's been a good harvest, and show you kind of how we're preserving them and how we're making sure that they're not going to waste. We've given some to the chickens when they get some bad spots and stuff like that, which is great for the chickens, and it's literally not going to waste. If the chickens are eating it, that's great. We've started a pretty good compost pile, and we've just been very resourceful in what we have. This here is where the raspberry bush was that I showed you in the last video. Well, that did nothing. So here's the one blueberry bush, needs some weed eating around it. And here is the other one here. We weren't expecting anything out of those for at least a year or two, but we've got them going. They're doing great, they're healthy, and they're still going. I think that's really all we've got going on here, other than some typical weed control and some insecticide for the pests. Chantel's yelling to me that supper's ready. Other than that, it's been wide open, hot, very, very hot, 90+ degrees every day, and we're just wore out from it. It's taking a toll on us. But if you like these videos, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and let me know what you like and what you don't like and what you want to see, and we'll keep you updated. Thanks, guys.